Greetings, listeners, and welcome to another action packed session from the Wednesday Night Crew. Tonight, we play Vaesen. Vaesen from Free League Publishing. Nordic horror, 19th century Scandinavia. And the core premise is dead simple. Most people lost the ability to see the monsters. You didn't. Congratulations. That's your whole problem now. You're playing investigators who are part of a secret society, all of you broken in some specific supernatural way that cracked your perception open. The creatures from the old folklore, trolls, fae, things that don't have clean names. They never left. They just got ignored. And now industrialization is stomping all over the world, and they are not happy about it. Let's jump right in to Vaesen.
All right, welcome to the Wednesday Night Crew where we're playing Vaesen. We're playing, did I tell that this is called Scent of a Killer, of Vaesen. We have our usual crew minus one. We have Andrew playing Jeeves, an ex-servant. We have Sean playing Samuel, is it Norden? Did I write that right? He is a private detective. We have Jonathan playing Lewis Black, not the comedian, but rather an academic. There's Bill playing Nikolai Troutmonger, an occultist, and Chad playing Regretta Boer, the doctor. They are all Thursday's children. They have the sight, which means they could see the fairies, the Vaesens, the monsters, and they're brought together in the society to figure out, how to manage the new world of 19th century Sweden and the old supernatural world of the Vaesen. Last week, they were called to the capital of Sweden, Stockholm, to investigate a murder of a opera singer by so like they don't know who the murderer is, but they were called to them by an August T. Lysander, a rich cork magnate, who said he wants you to help his friend, the Chief Utterson of the Stockholm Guard. And so you met the police headquarters, you met Chief Utterson, you met the coroner. You also went to the Golden Peace, which is the hotel you're staying at. There you talked to it was a Bohemian inn. You talked to a Eric Johann Stagnelius, who was a friend of the deceased. Sean or Samuel met up with a man with a gross arm who was kind of a bum, and he ran off with him. And then he did some shenanigans off camera that we'll hit later. While the rest of you went to, where did you guys go? You went to the
police station and the morgue.
The police station and the morgue, where you met the morgue. That's where you met everybody. And I believe I left you with the chief saying the
inside job.
There might be an inside job. So we'll pick up from there at the police station with that knowledge drop for you guys.
Oh, so we're still with the captain.
You can be, or
I thought he threw us out because he was tired of us.
Well, he was not convinced of the supernatural, but he's open to your investigations because there's been a series of murders, not just this this last one, but the previous murders were all criminals, whereas this one was a well-to-do member of society. So it's kind of a little more of a big deal now, and he's feeling the pressure to solve the mystery, as it were.
The mayor keeps calling, wants an update.
That's right.
Oh, well, Commander.
Re-election's coming up.
Of course.
Commander Urison, well, if you think you have possibly a mole within your ranks, is there anything that any clues that you could give us? Because if we're going to be snooping around, we could, try to look sideways on it,
I mean, I don't know.
Things are getting covered up or not getting reported, or is it
Well,
just the fact that there's more
Evidence
going on?
disappearing, perhaps.
No, it's more the. I mean, this Sverker Von Essen, the tenor, like everyone before him was a criminal, right? And a part of the criminal underground, just bad folks, right? But this Verker, he's a well-to-do member of society, but you know, he was investigated. That the conductor of the opera, Mortimer Kronstadt, he died, a few weeks prior to Von Essen, and we kind of looked at him then, but nothing came of it. But it was just something to think about, and I don't know, maybe it's an inside job of the opera because if there's two deaths in the opera, maybe I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing out ideas. Is it criminals? Is somebody taking out criminals? Someone taking out the opera? Someone inside the opera taking out. I don't know. Maybe you can help out, I guess is what I'm saying.
I get your meaning, sir. I thought you meant the inside job at this police station.
Well, I mean,
But you meant the opera. I get it.
the opera. I'm just saying, like, if these criminals were caught, maybe somebody's doing vigilantism. How it ties in with Sverker, I don't know. Maybe someone at the opera knows more than we knew, and maybe I don't know.
Well, I guess we could go check out the opera, or we could possibly talk to the person, the investigator who talked to Sverker, or yeah. If we could, if the investigator is available, that is.
Yeah. Why don't he's not on duty right now, but actually maybe swing by tomorrow morning. Maybe we can get you to meet up with him. Look, if you're interested in the opera, however, I can get you tickets.
Oh.
Yeah, they're playing a masked ball, which as you all know, it's about the murder of King Gustav III. It's I don't know if it's the right thing to have a play about the murder of the monarchy with all the unrest going on, but what do I know about opera? But yeah, let me get you guys some tickets to that. You could see tomorrow night's show maybe, if you're interested. If that's where you want to go.
Walking around with masks might help us, see what's not being seen, so to speak.
Well, I mean, you'll just be an audience. The mask, that's like the on stage.
Okay. She puts away her mask.
And forgive me if Uderson's voice is not the same as last week because I don't remember what I did.
I don't think anybody
what did
says
you
that.
Likewise.
Probably
what did you say
gravelly.
what did you say the play was again?
It's called a masked ball, and it's about the murder of King Gustav III.
I always preferred the story of Gustav II, but I suppose the third will be sufficient.
Yeah, but I don't think Gustav II died of tragic means. But I don't know my history that well.
I mean, that's obvious, but it's fine.
Yeah, okay. Okay, why don't you go back to looking at monsters there, pal?
I wish I could.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I think, we would welcome the tickets. Looks around, yeah.
Yeah, like I'll get them together. Why don't you, like I said, you swing by tomorrow morning, I'll get the tickets for you. We'll get you the constable Sven, we'll call him. And yeah, we can talk to him.
Well, I guess we should have a look around. We know that there was a lot of, I'm saying to the group, there was a lot of activity down south by the docks, and out of game. We didn't go there last week, right? We just said that might be an area we can go investigate because there was so much of it down there, and that's where the women were found.
Yes.
But we never been there.
I've been down to the docks.
Sean, however, may have been down to the docks.
Presumably again, we're talking, so why am I not using my Jeeves voice? Presumably the women were found in the river and the mutilated bodies were found
Hmm.
I just put up Owl Bear Rodeo
by the
by
docks.
the way.
Okay. Owlbear Rodeo, right?
You guys are in the town between bridges, which but the women were found on they were found on the south side, like you're like on an island. The well-to-do area is on the north side, not of the island, but on the opposite side. And whereas the south side is the where more of a slums area. But the Royal Opera is kind of across the way, and then there's slums this way, where you guys are kind of in the middle.
Hmm. Hmm. Nikolai, Samuel, I forget Jonathan, sorry.
So I'm not with you guys,
Where are you?
and
Oh, that's right. Oh, you're still there.
I'm back at the hotel.
Are you back though?
Where were you Did you send the link for Owlbear? I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh wait,
I
I
mean,
see it now. It's in
yes.
Discord. Okay, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
It's all right.
I couldn't find it.
I wasn't sure how Albert works on the opposite side, but there you are. Everybody's there.
And the
New
hotel.
version available.
The hotel is the Golden Piece, which is on the south side of the island.
Ooh. Should we go check back with Samuel and see if he's found anything around the docks?
I'll take
Or
that
if-
as a yes, and you guys catch a cab back to the Golden Piece. It's getting later in the day. You spent some time moving around. Sean might be oh no, he's not frozen anymore. But you find Samuel in one of the rooms, and he is passed out, like seemingly dead to the world. Like you make noise, you knock on the door, and he's just out of it.
You said that was Samuel, you said.
Me.
Samuel, aka
Yes.
Sean.
Okay. Are we in the room with him, or you said we're locked out?
I mean, I'll say you're able to get into the room. Like maybe like two of you are, like
The
there's probably
concierge has a key.
there's like you guys should some of you are rooming together, and you knock, you're like, are you good? Are you good? But like Samuel's just does not answer at all.
Step back, I've got this. She rolls up her sleeves, gets out her knives, gives him a few taps around, checks on the bone saw. Does this look sharp to you?
Oh,
Pretty rusty.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, just the nick of time. I see.
This is why I don't believe in your modern medicine. It's terrible.
Most doctors use leeches to bleed patients.
this is- Samuel, you look a bit out of it.
All this traveling, think, and maybe something we ate. Very tired.
Train lag.
Train lag.
Do I need to roll insight to figure out if he's drunk or not?
Sure.
Yeah, probably not. Well, which is insight?
We talked about this last time. What was it?
We certainly did.
Oh, I'm not expecting insight, but I'll roll it anyway.
Observation, right?
Observation.
Right. It's observation, isn't
I
it?
think so. I
Do
think
I-
that's
do
what
I
we
win?
determined.
I think I win.
That's not it.
I think it's observation.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
No, I just got to find my character sheet tab, which is one of
Because the other
these.
one is investigate. That would be the difference. think we said observation. Yes, that sounds.
Okay. My observation is empathy and observation, which is, as I'm looking on my sheet, yes, which is the one? I don't see it.
You don't see your sheet, or what? What are you doing?
I don't see what I'm looking for. I'm looking for observation. What
It's on
my
the
score in that
skills on
was.
the
It's on the
right.
skills. There's
On the right.
conditions up top, and then there's skills below. Attribute, it's all in the right.
It doesn't seem to be
It's at the it's the last
alphabetical.
one.
Yes, it's not alphabetical. How
It's
about
the
that?
last one. It's not out. It's done by or the
Okay, I
Attributes.
got
attributes.
Alphabetical by attributes. Yeah.
a 0 and
0 in observation.
yes, but then I would add my empathy, which is, I hope, is not a 0.
Shouldn't be. Should at least be a 2, I would think.
Yes.
Then it's a 2 because I didn't put anything in it. All right, so that's 2 dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry it's taken so long. You can edit this out, but
I'll take it out in post, man. I got it.
We'll do it live.
We'll do
Okay,
it live.
live. Right. Let me bring the die roller up, which is not that. All right, somebody roll 2d6, please.
You want me to do that organically?
Yes. However
Okay.
you do it. I can do it in Google Dice Roller, but I thought we were trying to use Owlbear.
Go wherever.
There's no
I don't
dice-
care. Yeah.
There's no dice set up for Owlbear. This is we're for visual maps on this one, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
but I mean, how do I set up dice?
Is
Is there
that
a way
why I
don't
can't
even know.
find it?
I don't even know
rolled
how
a
to do that.
9. I rolled a 9.
No, you tell
No,
me.
how many 6s?
Yeah, how many 6s?
Oh, no 6s. 5 and
Okay.
a 4. Sorry,
Then,
it's that type
even
of,
though,
it's that type
as
of
a
game.
former servant, I've seen plenty of drunk upper class people, I cannot tell.
How are you checking to see if I'm drunk, Jeeves?
You're acting like an ass, for instance.
I mean,
Sir. Very good, sir. Shall I get you some coffee, sir?
am I don't know if I'm acting like an ass. I said I was tired and had train lag.
No, I'm just saying that's what I'm comparing you to.
Oh,
Somebody who's deep in his gin.
Can I out of game interject briefly, Chris? So, if you want to know how to do the dice thing, you go to Owlbear and you start on the actual like your homepage before
Okay.
you get to your thing.
Yes.
And there should be a thing at the bottom to add stuff.
Extensions?
You got it. That be it.
Dice.
Yep.
Add. Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
Done.
I'm
And
gonna add
that's- and
bones.
there's other fun extensions in there too.
Well, maybe I'll
But-
take a look at that, but not right now.
Fair. Yeah. So I would suggest I think
There might be dice now. I don't know.
yeah, I don't see any yet, but we'll figure it out.
If not, I don't care. Roll at home, and
Yeah.
I don't distrust any of these. So it's Number 6. Look at that. More successes.
That's right. It's not Monopoly. There's no reason to cheat.
All right, so it's evening time. I mean, does anybody want to do any more research? You want to,
did they tell me all the things that they learned from the police?
I
Are you guys
don't
telling me all the things?
speak for them.
We
These
can
police
rehash.
these police were useless to me
Well,
for
there
my
appear to
for
be
my endeavors.
at least 3 different factions, sir. There seems to be the Frankensteins, which cut off limbs of living persons and replace them with dead limbs or limbs of other living persons. thus killing them. There seems to be, okay, I already forgot what Azuri's name was.
Moose Black.
Lewis Black.
Lewis Black. Lewis Black's made the connection with the serial killer who's ripping out throats with the occasion of the full moon. That may be lycanthropy involved.
There's also there's also the newspaper, which I try
yeah,
to bring.
I was going to get there after you guys explained stuff to me.
And there's a faction of people strangling young women and dumping their bodies in the river. So-
Do you know, in fact, that it's a full moon, or I posit, could it have something to do with maybe somebody coming in from out of town once a month, perhaps on the steamer Mary, which comes every other week, or the other one? I'm wondering if you guys could match those dates up, and potentially there's some.
I do have the shared the screen with the newspaper for you.
I before I fell asleep, and it might have been from reading the newspaper too much, because it's not that interesting in every way. I did notice that some odd dates.
Steamboat trips. This one right
The
here.
steamboat trips on the right, yeah, like
On the
perhaps
steamer Mary.
perhaps those dates could match up, and maybe we're looking at an out of towner.
We do know that if the pattern repeats itself from our academics has determined, tomorrow evening looks to be the next in the freak. She wouldn't say that. Next in the rhythm.
What?
But tomorrow we're going.
I'm
to the
pretty sure I gave you the dates. Yeah, because you have the dates. So if you need a reminder of them, I can let you know. But I think I gave them to you. So
I can't remember the past ones. I just remember I don't know if it was tomorrow night or the following night. I thought it was tomorrow night.
I thought we were 3 days out from the full moon, but I don't know when the steamer arrives.
I can tell you the dates right offhand. May 23rd, June 22nd. Okay, May 23rd at Meyer Lake, June 22nd at the Grain Harbor Square, July 21st at Shipside Street, August 19th at Ship's Lock, and September 18th, the Royal Opera. And you guys are working on it being October 14th or 15th.
Okay.
Okay, so a few days out.
So out of game then, if it's on a 30-day cycle, then it is not the lunar cycle. Because that's a 28-day cycle, or 29. They should drift apart.
I will say, when I went down to the, I did meet one of the people with no arms, or a potentially bad arm, as we were leaving the inn earlier today. And I did notice in the newspaper that disease spreads in slums. And they said we should keep away from these people by means of a stick, or if necessary, a firm boot.
Well, that's just good practice, sir. In any occasion with the poors.
You should just do the right thing and cut it off. Don't let it linger. Can you scroll down a little, Chris? What are the
That's
dates?
your answer to everything. Just cut it off.
Yeah. Gets it done quick.
What are you looking for? The steamboat
the dates on the steamship. So it's October 15th now. So we do have another boat coming from Gothenburg on the 17th.
Gothenburg.
2 nights from now.
Isn't that where Dad lived? He lived in your chirping.
Correct.
It's a Mountain Goats album. Just saying.
There might be something to that, Samuel.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't just sleeping here passed out. I was doing a little bit of research.
Said pointedly to Jeeves.
Not just looking for the latest Andy Capp comic, but studying steamship tables.
Hmm.
Anyhow, especially since you guys mentioned that a lot of things were happening down by the docks, sort of makes sense. Like if this person's coming in off the docks, you never know.
So why would this person suddenly uh, head north to the opera district?
Hmm. Well, that was the first ones seem to be unimportant people, and it's escalating as of the last two. Maybe the person just found their prey till, for some reason, they were inspired to kick it up a notch.
Perhaps this vigilante werewolf on the steamer ship had been killing only criminals and viewed the opera singer as a criminal for killing the conductor. We still don't know who did that or why.
Hmm. That's an interesting angle.
Perhaps we should. We did not talk to the widow yet, have we?
No.
No.
Maybe we could learn more about our victim's comings and goings, Von Essence, by talking to his widow, Bernhardina. I've often found that in my career that family can be the most common suspects or know the details that leads to certain aspects of a person's life that may remain hidden from others.
Hmm.
Well, it sounds like you guys have some leads and some thoughts about what you want to do.
I would like to go interview Bernhardina, but if anyone wants to come with me, they're more than welcome.
He is
So
one of the biggest names we have on the list.
have to wait till tomorrow, sir, as it is quite late.
I will go with you, Samuel.
All right, Samuel and Nikolai are going to the widow. What about everybody else for the morning?
Oh, for the evening, though, I'm going to write a letter to Aunt Vicky. She does worry about me. And describing our current case, that I am gainfully employed here in Sweden.
Well, with that, you guys kind of make a general plan of what's going to happen, and then, you do your. Does anybody have any nightly rituals they want to discuss, or we could just skip on past that?
No,
Just
just
to,
a
just
letter.
to give yourself character, you wrote to Aunt Vicky Jeeves, so that's some good stuff. All right, go ahead, Bill. Go ahead, Nikolai.
Yeah, so Nikolai pulls out like he's got like a messenger bag, like saddlebag type deal. And he's got a couple notebooks in there. He's pulling out his journals, and reading up on past notes he's taken. And then you see, like, at one point he's got like a little pocket mirror that he pulls out and sort of like checks some of the some of the scars and stuff on his face, and make sure nothing's oozing or anything's going on that he uh would that nobody would tell him was happening. um and starts to add notes around, just documenting when is the next time, like getting impatient, waiting to find more Vaesen to further my studies.
Very good, very good. Anyone else?
Regretta is just uh, enjoying her evening beverage and reading a book on Jack the Ripper with wide eyes and just totally engrossed in it.
Maybe a Penny Dreadful.
Yeah.
What, she's not eyeing the oozing scars on Nikolai's face and thinking, I could cut that right off.
And Lewis is sitting with his writing utensils and making an entry in his journal.
All right, very good. Very good. The night passes. You all go to sleep. You have a wake up call, but before the wake up call, there's a pounding on the door. Oi!
Whose door? Or are we all in the same suite?
We'll call it en suite. Yeah, we'll have a suite, and you guys.
Adjoining rooms.
Yeah,
We
Yeah.
with like a kitchenette in the middle. That you call meatettes.
I am up in a flash with my revolver in hand. Said, "What? Who goes there?"
Oi! It's Constable Sven
I opened the door and let him in.
from the police department.
there you go.
Yeah, I opened the door and let him in.
You still pointing a gun at him?
You them investigators working with Uderson, right?
That's us.
Yeah, he told me to come get you. They found another body last night.
All right, let's get dressed.
Jeeves is already dressed and he's holding somebody's frock coat to
Nikolai's just
help him
cranky,
into it.
cranky as he was abruptly awakened by this disturbance as he's getting his stuff together. I am coming. I'm coming.
All right, we're headed.
Does Sven recognize Sam, who's supposedly persona non grata?
I wouldn't think so. Sam running Stockholm surveys.
No,
Okay.
No, then he.
Well, you didn't want to. You wanted.
I didn't want to hang out with
police.
policemen if I didn't have to, but not because I knew any of these in particular.
I thought you were hiding. I'm sorry.
I'm not. I'm mostly hiding from my family, and not associate. I don't like hanging out with cops if I can help it.
They found
So give us the lowdown.
Yeah, they found a body in a Saint Gertrude's church. We haven't really touched anything, but we thought Uderson thought you might want to know about it right away.
All right.
Found early this morning. I don't even think we've. The body's probably still there. It's still there. Probably still warm.
All right. Lead the way.
And yeah, like the fog rolling off the like early morning, and like people are getting there, tossing their overnight bins out into the their overnight
Chamber pots.
toilets. Yeah, chamber pots into the street. People are setting up stalls, and you head to the St. Gertrude's Church, which is not very far away at all from the Golden Piece, and you do notice, like, even at this early morning, there seems to be like a group of people, like kind of getting blocked off by another police constable, and they're like, "What's going on in there? What's going on?" And like some of them are crying, and like the constable's like, "All right, everybody, back up, back away, just." And like these people are crying, and they're like, "What's going on?" And they seem to be of agitated sorts.
Well, we're here on the behest of Commander Uterson, and we'd like to have a look at the body. If we could share, you could share what you're seeing.
Who are you talking? You're talking to Sven?
Well, you said there was a second constable, so I guess
Right, second constable guarding the door. He's like, "Yeah, if you're with Uderson, yeah, come on in, come on in." Nobody wants to talk to that outside group.
Nikolai goes up to the group of people. Do not worry. Everything will be fine. We will inspect the situation.
Who's this guy?
And
What is
take
the
care
guy-
of things.
What's this guy's deal? Who are
You
you?
are all safe.
Who are you?
You're
How?
all safe,
Why
and
should
you
we
will
believe
not be
you? Who are
harmed.
you? Who are you? Tell us. How are we supposed to know that? What are you? Who are you?
It is not of your worry. Everything will be fine.
What are you talking about? Why should I trust you? You're a weirdo. Who's this weirdo? He's got a weird country accent. He's not even from here. Who is this guy?
And then it's probably best that I not speak either.
You, Jeeves, you talk they must not be able to
Ahoy,
understand
Padloy.
my
I'm
my
a gentleman's gentleman, sir. I put that past behind me.
my tone of voice. Maybe you can speak to the crowd.
What's this guy? He's not even have a
We are.
badge. Who's this
I'm
fucking
sure
guy?
you've read the pulp novels about consulting detectives. You can consider us consulting detectives for the
Uh,
police force.
Can you make a manipulation roll?
Okay,
please?
that is also empathy, I believe.
Probably.
So I got a 5 and a 1.
They're just like they're just clamoring. They're kind of freaked out. They don't really listen to you. And at this point, the other constable's like, "All right, leave this lot alone. Come on, come on, come on in. If you're here to investigate, come on in." And so you walk into the it's your standard church. There's rows of pews. Um, you see
Was Sweden part of the Reformation?
that's too much information for me to.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that
And
much.
it's probably not relevant either.
Yeah. Um.
I was just reading about the Jacobites earlier.
Okay. There. You see a priest at the front. Kind of sitting at the front. He's talking to a constable who's kind of like the constable. The other constables are kind of like grumbling and just like they seem to be kind of having a conversation or trying to have a conversation. And you notice up in a staircase leading up to the Gilded King's Gallery is a mutilated body lying face down.
Mutilated in what way, sir? Was it stitched up like a Frankenstein, or was it ripped apart like a werewolf?
Well, you can't tell from here, but you see a lot of blood around.
Who would have thought the old man would have so much blood within him?
Looks about right to me.
So where how you guys proceeding on this scene ahead of you?
I will defer to our sawbones to examine the body.
I mean, yeah, Regretto definitely wants to get.
Are there bloody footprints around, or is it from all the constables with their heavy boots?
You can
Just
you
spoiling evidence.
You can investigate. You roll an investigation for me.
I do have.
Regretta, you can roll a medicine for me.
I think this guy's beyond healing.
Doctor, you touch nothing.
Put his arm down.
Nikolai, you can roll
look-
medicine for me as well.
You look, you don't touch.
I would like to do like an investigation of the whole scene, including the body.
So
All
how
right,
many is it you roll the number of d6 based on the total number of the skill and the attribute, right?
Correct. Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I had five.
Holy shit! Okay.
Like he's definitely dead to you, Regretta.
Yeah.
I mean, you flip him over, Regretta, and it's just like his whole abdomen is just gore. Like you can't. It's almost too shocking for you to look at. Like to take a moment. I mean, if you wanted to push it to get more information, I can give you a condition if you'd like to push it.
Sorry. Roll all again.
Correct.
Yeah, she'll push it.
Push her.
Let's
But
see.
you do get a condition.
Yeah.
In this case, I would probably give you like I don't know. You can pick a mental condition. Pick a mental condition that you'd want. Like if it makes you angry, frightened, hopeless, broken, any one of those things.
Broken. These are not clean cuts. This is brutality. And she takes another look. Oh, all right. There's 1 out of 4 so far.
I'm sorry, broken is not one. Broken is when you reach 4 is you're broken. So you can pick angry, frightened, or hopeless out of those.
Hopeless.
All right, and then re-roll it.
She got 3 out of her 7 dice that time.
So no sixes.
I'm sorry. No, yeah, I got 0 6s the first time. I got 3 on the second
Oh,
attempt.
3 sixes. All right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would imagine like the hopelessness comes from like whatever did this was very savage, very vicious. There's kind of like a monstrous quality to it. You're almost like what can I do for this? Because you notice that the abdomen, the chest has been slashed open, the intestines have been torn out, and some organs are missing, including the heart.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice. That's something the coroner didn't say.
this is the most brutal dismemberment I have ever seen, and I've seen a log roll over a guy 7 times. Um, so she lets the group know there's parts of this poor soul that are missing.
All right. And let's go to Sean, Nick, Samuel with your investigation of the area.
I got 2 6s on mine.
I got 1 6 on my investigation for like footprints, bloody footprints.
I got 2 6s on medicine.
Yeah, Nikolai, you come to the kind of the same conclusion that Regretta has come to about all that. Sean, Samuel, you notice that a window has been shattered with great force.
Glasses on
And
the inside or outside?
it is on the outside. It's not on the
So
inside.
coming. Interesting.
And you notice a small tuft of gray fur sticky with blood on one of the on kind of like hanging off the glass. Uh, Jeeves, with your investigation, up on the stairs, a little above past the body, you find a small notebook.
Interesting. I have a notebook here. It's all in Swedish.
Well, as you take a look at
it says.
it, as you open it up, though, you notice that there are a lot of there's drawings of women in it. Yeah, there's there are facial portraits of young women drawn in charcoal. Some of them look lifeless in the pictures.
Aha. That's what I thought.
And make me a
L'inconnu.
you with because how many rolls you got? 2 investigations, is that correct? Am I correct in that?
I only had a single success.
Okay. You can make me another. What should we call this? I guess like an intelligence. Is there a logic?
Straight logic. Okay.
I mean, if you have investigation, you can add to that if you'd like.
No, I got no successes.
Yeah, these, like they're just pictures of women. Some of them look lifeless to you. So we did the window, we did the notebook. All right, and let's go from there.
I would pass the notebook off to our archivist. See if he could, I don't know, maybe there's like a secret code. They're just all pictures. There's no writing.
No writing, no. It's like a
I still
sketchbook.
pass it off. Just in case. It's a book. Who is our archivist?
I'm going to stealth over to the fur on the window and try to put it in an envelope of some sort that I have on me. And unfortunately, on my roll, I did not get any 6s. So
I
do
mean,
you
like,
want me? Yeah. Does anyone notice, or am I able to do without a roll?
no, nobody's really paying attention to you. You're just kind of, like, or if they see you, you're part of the investigation, so they don't really.
Got it.
I would have seen you, sir, but I trust you.
Do I ask one of the patrolmen who's there? who is there a priest for this church that we could speak with?
Yeah, he's right here. Yeah. He's
Pointing to the body on the floor.
no, because as you walked in, there was a priest talking to the other constable. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't said anything to me, but if you want to try to talk to him.
Yes. Father, what can you tell us about
Oh my gosh, it's so bloody, it's so bloody. It's so nasty. I can't believe it happened here. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Well, yeah. Anyhow, Father, who has access to the church overnight?
I mean, we're an open church. I do, and he did, and we all. It's just open. Now you come in, and you just no closed doors, no closed door for the Lord. It's everybody, and
Well, if there's no
And
closed doors, why did somebody have to
just-
jump out a window?
he just seems to be rambling and rambling.
Listen, man, get with it. We're trying to uncover the truth here.
Make me a inspiration roll. It says.
Samuel, relax.
Well, 3d6. Let's see how this goes.
This father has experienced a very traumatic event.
Bill, you can get
Did not
Industrial-
roll a 6.
Bill. You can totally give me one with your chatting.
A which roll?
Inspiration.
Okay.
It's the ability to address a crowd, encourage and guide friends, and create or understand things. So
Yeah.
So you're trying to like help calm him down,
Mm.
and
I got no sixes.
he just seems to be like in shock, basically. Because
Can I push it though? Can I do something with this?
sure, you can take a mental condition with your pushing.
Oh, I absolutely will.
Let me guess, anger.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
You seem like an angry man.
And then I re-roll.
Yeah, reroll.
Okay. I'm just playing the character that randomly will hate different things every session.
That's all right.
And I got no sixes again because I only have 3 dice in this one. So
Well, no wonder you're angry.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I
just
think-
sort of say like, so you're saying anyone could have done this. There's no one who had access. I'm trying to figure out who broke that window. If you have open door policy, there's no reason for anyone to run out the window now, was there?
You tell me. I mean,
These
why would anybody murder somebody? I don't. These are not. These are out of my. I don't
You
know.
understand? I mean, your
Asserted.
lord was murdered, wasn't he? There's reasons for everything.
Why are you people of cloth so sensitive? Always just crying over every little thing.
A
Death
man was
happens
killed.
Death happens every day, all the time.
There's blood everywhere.
It's like that
I-
scene in
Don't you have
Plane.
don't you have choir boys and stuff to clean this up?
The choir's outside wanting to get in. He was supposed to train. He was going to give them a lesson today.
Well, then
A
they can
choir master,
clean it.
sir.
They can clean them up.
Yeah, sing a requiem.
Was this man associated with the opera house? If he was a choir master,
Why don't you give me a?
God, I hate that. What?
Nice
Jeez,
thought.
he's not going to tell you anything helpful. I don't. This man of cloth. He's far too weak.
Inspiration roll? Or,
Yeah, inspiration roll. Yeah,
like I said, I hate that.
somebody's got to
I
roll
got-
6.
No, I got a 3
Right.
and a 1.
I guess not.
So I
He's just-
didn't build this guy with empathy.
Nobody gives a shit.
That's my dump stat.
Why are we still? Have we done our inspection of this area? Samuel, are you
we-
satisfied?
I want answers.
This is like that scene in Airplane where everybody just lines up to beat that woman who's going hysterical.
I wanna go. So at this point now,
Allow me. I
like,
want that.
yeah. At this point now, I'm just gonna. My anger just makes me walk away from that guy, and I go back over to the body to see if maybe like I can make any kind of potential, even smallest connection between, any Vaesen that would have interacted with this body. You know, like Is there any evidence of Vaesen having done anything to this body? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
Nikolai, when you get there, you find Lewis already like hunched over the body, going through his pockets.
You keep checking the pockets. I want to look at the guts.
Oh, don't mind me here. I'm just seeing if there's any clues in in his pockets. Yeah.
Lewis, you make me an investigation roll since you're specifically doing that.
Okay, it would help if I had investigation. I have logic +2, so I roll like 7 dice here.
There you go. That should make something, right?
I'm very. Oh,
I didn't have much luck with 7 dice.
Hello.
Turns out 6s are not happening tonight.
wait, where did the dice go? I used to have the dice. What happened to the dice?
I mean, there's like a breakdown of percentages of like what you should get depending on how many dice you roll.
Yeah, I know I can't see the dice on the. What happened? To the
Albert, because it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
there.
they're gone.
They're
You have to
gone.
re-
I can't get them. Just roll dice somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I thought we went through this, but I wasn't sure if it was like we figured it out.
I thought I figured it out, but maybe I need to restart it to get it.
Yeah, it could just be that it
Yeah.
needs to get restarted, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's fine for now.
All right, that is 2 successes, 2 6s.
Yeah. So you find on his person, tied together with silk ribbons, locks of hair and a key.
Whoa.
He's slightly disappointed, but takes them.
I don't know what you were looking for, but
valuables.
cash monies. There's a few crown of money, Swedish crown of money as well. You can
Yeah.
pick, if that's what you're looking for. I'd hate to see you disappointed.
Nikolai, I did find there's some hair and a key, and absolutely nothing else.
Give me the hair.
He hands it over, holds on to the key.
I start inspecting the hair.
What are you looking
Just-
for with the hair?
So, well, I want to understand: is it human hair? Is it a hair of a
Monster
creature?
hair.
Yeah.
It seems to be human hair to you.
Okay. I mean, considering my motivation, I just want to learn more about if there was a Vaesen, and if this was done by a Vaesen, I'd like to try to understand if
Sure.
it's a type I've seen before or not. You know?
Yeah. I mean, you can make me like make a learning check, maybe.
Sure. That sounds fine.
Yes.
That's a decent amount of d6s for me. I'll take that.
Nikolai, the pattern is absolutely exquisite. Look at the slash that comes this way. Look at the slash that comes that way.
I have no interest in your medical assessment of this situation right now.
I'm going to engage Regretta, though, in a second after Nikolai rolls.
Yeah, go for it. After Nikolai.
I'm just endlessly looking.
Okay.
Dude, what did you roll?
Wait, are you sure
nothing?
there's
Yeah.
Regretta,
I'm
are you
endlessly
sure?
looking.
What type of slashes are they? Do you think it's a knife, a cleaver, a blade, a
Mm.
claw?
Nothing metallic makes a cut so grotesque and torn like this. Out of game, is that fair?
I think that's fair. Yeah, it's more of a savage, more of a natural. Like whereas cuts would be like a clean line. These are just ragged, tore, almost as if somebody tore him open, basically.
Mm.
Regretta, come look at this. And I show the gray hair. What do you make of this?
Mhm. I've heard the howls of these beasts many times in the North Woods. Yeah. Sometimes lumberjacks don't come back.
Odd in a city, though, no?
Well, The ones that I'm aware of, they tend to be able to pass through during the day, but at nighttime, that's when they can be seen. So this is such a vast city. It is very rare. I wouldn't expect them to stray so far from the woods, but I see, I agree with you, Samuel.
Yeah,
I would
the
like
hares themselves are more coarse than hares that you would normally find.
I
Compared to say the hares that Lewis found.
I would like to go outside and investigate outside of where the window was smashed.
I want to make a side note of while Samuel, you and Regretta were talking, occasionally you would just hear Nikolai in the background mock one of you. Like as you say something, I would go "Meh, meh, 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 meh," as I was like trying to like search my stuff out. Um, because
'Cause he's a
Nikolai's
dick.
visibly yeah, well, he's visibly agitated by the fact that Samuel would ask Regretta about Vaesen. Regretta doesn't know anything about Vaesen. She doesn't even she does stupid doctor stuff, and
I didn't
Nikolai
ask about
thinks
Vaesen. I
that's
asked
dumb.
about the hair.
Oh,
Me, 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 me,
Nikolai,
me, 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 me.
Nikolai knows what you were doing. He knows damn well.
I mean, we all know Vaesen, though, don't we?
I wasn't
Yeah.
talking about Jason. It could be Jack.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like yeah, I mean, I'm playing against my character type, his motivation is to learn about Vaesen. Um,
Oh, okay.
You're taking the Chris role of being the jerk of the.
Kinda, yeah. Well,
Somebody's got to do
oh,
it.
and the best part is one
Nikolai
of my
Roger
relationships.
Troutmanger.
Yeah, one of my relationship things is I hate authority. So
Like
this is just lining up great for me.
you and John
I love
Cougar
it.
Mellencamp, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought authority always wins.
But
All right,
see,
what
Nikolai wins.
if I go outside and what do I find on the outside of where the window broke besides broken glass?
I mean, there's that group, the choir group. They're like, "What's going on in there? What's going on?" And you find the broken glass, but otherwise, that's about it.
No
Oh,
blood, no footprints, no.
no, nothing like that. No.
Uh I'll go talk to the choir.
What's going on in there? Who's dead? They say there's clearly somebody's dead in there, right? They're dead? Is there a dead body in there? Who's dead? Why are
We
the police
never
here? Why
ask.
don't we get in?
There's an ongoing investigation. We can't comment at this time.
Where's Baum? Is Baum in there? He was supposed to
I
meet us.
who's Baum?
He's the choir he's the choir director. He's the organist.
Was? Why do you say was?
If he is, I don't know. You tell me who's dead in there.
I don't know. I didn't catch any names, but does your choir master have any sort of enemies?
Who would want to kill a choir master?
Uh,
He plays
is
an
there-
organ, man.
Is there anyone who wants to be the choir master or the organist?
I don't think it's a very well paying job there.
You might be surprised. Yeah. I mean,
Is it the priest? What about the priest? Is the priest dead? What about Father Schiller? Is he dead? I don't know if I can handle that, man.
well, I think you should be okay. What? Who would be at the church this early?
Make me a manipulation roll.
Manipulation,
Manipulation.
which is 1 plus 3, so 4d6. So I go over here and I put 4d6 roll. Hey, no sixes.
Hey, all right. They're just like everybody's just clamoring at you, just jawing, saying like, "What about the What about the?" Like, you're not getting like nobody's being clear. They're all it's just mob mentality of just scream louder and see what happens, and like you just can't get any type of control over a situation. You can't get any answers.
I put my hands on my waist, pushing my jacket back slightly so they can see the butt of my revolver, and say, "Now listen, We're trying to get some answers and solve this. There's something dangerous happening in this town, and we're trying to save you all. If you have any information, let me know.
Sounds like a push roll.
It does sound like a push roll, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Does that give me any extra dice or no? It's just the same.
No, just the same reroll. Yeah.
Well, there's 2 6s.
A woman just like she's takes these steps aside and she seems more calm than like everybody else. They're like, they kind of freak out with the revolver, and like this woman's like, okay, what do you want to know? What do you want to know? Sorry, things are getting out of hand here. We're all a bit worried. We were here to practice Mozart's Requiem for a rehearsal, but there was the priest was father was upset, and then the police were here. And what would you like to know?
Why were you practicing the Requiem specifically? For who had a funeral mass?
Oh no, this is just in general. We're the choir. We're just always on it. The organist, he's been like, this is his time. He says he likes an early get an early rise. Who's dead
Would
in
he have
there?
been meeting anybody else besides the choir here?
I don't think so. He seems he didn't seem very social outside of the choir, outside of playing in the organist.
Did he have any associations with any other musicians in the city that you know of?
No, I mean, here in the church, it was only him, and maybe the priest would come by and have a note or something to say.
And did he have any enemies that you know of?
No, I mean, like I said, he was just an organist. He's very quiet. I mean, I don't, you know, he seemed a bit standoffish at times, I would say, but I mean, he played very well, and I you know, he's been here for a while. He was well versed in the organ. He played pretty well, but you know, mostly he kept to himself. I think he lived on the grounds though.
What about the priest? Anything
How
odd
do you?
about him?
No, I don't think so. I can't
Has he
think of
been
it.
here for a while?
Yeah, a number of years. He's been here before the organist. Yeah, I mean, with all the talk of revolution, like I know the monarchy is on looking in trouble, but I know that people talk about overthrowing the church too. I would never. I think that's ridiculous. The monarchy, I don't know about them, but
I feel like I'm not asking the right question.
There was one thing in there.
Where on the grounds did he live? Is there an apartment here attached to the church?
yeah, I think there's some rooms back there with the priest quarters and more. Like with only the one priest, I think there's many quarters. I think he lives back there, and
Is there anyone else who lives here besides the priest and the choir master?
maybe some nuns.
Okay. My name is Samuel Norden. I'm at the Golden Piece. If you think of anything else, let me know.
Or I mean, was it the organ? Is he dead? Is it the organist that's dead?
It looks like it, but I'm not a doctor.
It's too early to tell.
There's a doctor in there with him now.
Looks like this
oh.
organist is dead.
He's definitely missing his heart. I'll let you guys reconvene, and I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
I'd like to talk to the priest when you get back.
Was there anything else I missed, Chad?
No, the location thing I thought was like,
Him living on the.
yeah, like that seemed like the tip. Somebody else saw something.
I'm going to try
I'm
to.
just saying that we haven't actually questioned the priest about what he
Yeah.
saw or heard.
Yeah, I tried to talk to him, but with no luck. Somebody
We
else.
badgered the
Because
hell out of
he's
him.
like, yes, but we didn't specifically ask about
We
what
never
he
even
saw
asked that
or
guy's
heard.
name.
Didn't ask his name. And I have that, since we have no archivist, I still have that notebook. I want to see what he thinks about it. And I'm going to use my pathetic insight roll when I present it to him to see if he's if he does recognize it when he says he doesn't. That's my plan.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it could be that we have one set of murders solved, that perhaps if this notebook belonged to the choir master, here I am jumping to conclusions again. Our criminal vigilante decided he'd been killing the women and went to, take care of it.
All right, what do we got?
I
Good
need
angle.
to talk to the priest. I need to ask him what he saw or heard when he arrived. I assumed he lived like in the mansion next door, the man's.
He says, just the body. I came, just blood everywhere. Just tragic, tragic.
He did not hear glass breaking when he got here.
No, no, this is all that came into this. It's
Okay,
horrible. It's horrible. He starts
the,
sobbing.
as I discussed out of game, I'd like to ask him if he recognizes this, and I present the notebook with the drawings in it, and I get 1-6. I want to know if there's a flash of recognition in his eyes when I present him that notebook.
He says, okay, he's like, that was Friedrich's. I thought it was his I thought it was his music. Is that not his music note?
Do you recognize any of the women portrayed? Are they parishioners, perhaps?
Women? What do you? And he starts taking a look at it. He's like, I've never seen it. I've never seen this before. He's, he seems to have a look of confusion on his face because he's paging through it and he's trying to think about it.
All out of towners, you think? I wouldn't know that because I don't recognize women either.
You're an out of towner, sir.
I am an out of towner. I may be out of town, but at least we have water closets in England. We don't throw our waste out the window like a Scot. Gardy-doo, that's a cry heard in Edinburgh.
I'm very confused, but I've never seen this book. I've seen Friedrich carrying this book. I assumed it was his music notes, that kind of thing. But this is some of these
Still
pictures
interesting.
Hmm.
intriguing. I've never, but these women, I don't know. I mean, perhaps there was more to them than.
Well, thank you, sir.
I knew he was a organist. I didn't know he was an artist.
And as Captain Staggett might say, what's his name again?
Uderson?
Uderson. Captain Uderson might say, don't leave town. I would like to confer with the others. We'd already discussed what if, while you were gone, what if the choir master was murdering the girls and he got his from the vigilante.
Well, his notebook does certainly not help his case. I think we should.
It does link, however, we should ask the coroner if she recognizes the women, because this may link this later murder with the drowned bodies, strangled bodies.
And all I got was their names, not the descriptions. When we go back, that would be a good reference. Should we inspect the living quarters? We do have a key.
Which we don't know what it belongs to, technically.
I've got a set of lockpicks, so either way, we're going to get in.
Yes, but it would be interesting to find out what the key goes to, if it's not one of the rooms on campus.
So it sounds like you are doing that. Is that?
Say, Father, can we dig deeper here? We'd like access to see what other notes we may find from.
He kind of looks to the constable, who just kind of nods his head. He says, "Yes, of course. Mr. Baum's quarters were this way," and he takes you to a door in the back on the grounds. This was, he came to us a few years ago, and yeah, he lives here, of course. We kept him on. He played the organ well, so we kept him on, and like I said, he was very quiet. He's a very quiet man, and he takes you to the door.
Uh, Goes to grab that handle there. Is it locked?
It is locked.
Nods to Lewis.
I assume Lewis opens the door with the key.
Yeah.
The key opens the door.
Yeah, he grabs the key that was in the pocket and clicks it in. Ah, yes.
It enters into just a very Spartan, simply furnished room. There's a bed, a dresser, a desk, not much else.
Father, we'll need a moment. Thank you. And she closes the door so we can have our privacy.
Of course.
There's got to be something here.
Is there anything obvious trophies? I don't know if Lewis Black told me about the hares, but if he was killing women, he may have trophies.
He had just given it to Nikolai.
Well, I speak out loud. We can look around for trophies, perhaps, from the murdered women. And I present the notebook with the women's portraits that the priest said this was belonged to the choir master, Friedrich.
Somebody give me an investigation roll.
I can do that because I have 8d6, I think.
I only get 4.
Oh my! 1, 2, 3, 4 6s.
So Sean,
Way to use them up.
Samuel, like you notice, like you open one of the desk drawers, and you find more hairs with these ribbons tied around them, and you look at the notebook, you look at the ribbons, and like some of the pages, you're like, look at this girl's wearing one, flip through it, like this girl's wearing this one, flip through this one girl's wearing with. There seems to be like a correspondence between the pictures,
ribbons,
between the ribbons that you're finding in the room and the pictures drawn of the women in the notebook.
Interesting.
Gentlemen, I think we are all on the same page. This appears to be our strangler.
This reminds me of the article in the newspaper about a bunch of where was it? Maids missing from the White Hill slums. Women who had recently arrived from the countryside who have neither family nor relatives in the capital, making the police work of tracking them down particularly laborious. I wonder if we could ask the police, like, if they have descriptions of the women and see if they match up with
the coroner
drawings.
seems to be pretty interested in the dead women, even as the police were not.
Yes, there's both dead women and missing women. Can we ask? Well, we could continue searching in the room, but then ask the priest, and maybe if I could find that woman again to see if he had any relations with women that they know of.
I'm not a good investigator. If somebody else is, to continue searching.
I mean, I think with your successes, there's really nothing more to see. Like maybe you find a few more pictures, like sketches, that were kind of crossed out and thrown away or crumpled up, and otherwise, there's nothing more to see in this room. What were you asking the priest?
If he knew of any relations that the guy might have had with any women.
No, that was one of our rules here was, any type of I don't want to, you know, I try to, preach, the good word of, no relations like that. And, but obviously I can't control the world out there, but I told him to keep it outside of the church.
Did he
So
have
I,
another place outside of the church that you know of?
for all, as far as I know, he was here most of the time. I don't, he was here most nights, so I don't know if he did or not.
And can you describe the hours that he kept? They say he liked to be up early. Uh, I don't know, choir practice early in the morning seems odd to me.
Yes, he liked an early morning. He seemed to. I guess he was more tired in the morning, but he was, as if usually he would have the rehearsal and then go to bed as if he was up all night. I don't know.
Hmm, interesting. Um, when Regretta was poring over the corpse, does she recall anything about his physical feature that she might recollect or like think was just odd? 'Cause she did spend some time there, and
I
now
think aside from it just being slashed open, there's
okay,
nothing
okay,
particularly odd about him. Nothing, no odd birthmarks or any odd shapes or anything like that. Just that organs are missing and he was slashed open.
all right.
Is it day yet, or is it still night?
You guys are in the morning still because you guys came early in the morning, so it's probably, you've probably been here for about an hour.
I'll be right back.
Does anyone recall if it was a full moon last night? Can we ask like one of the policemen who might have been on the night shift?
I ain't got time to look at the moon, sir.
I think that's something that we would know as just general people who live in the real world.
Do we know if it's the full moon then, Chris?
The full moon is soon.
So it's not the full moon yet. And the steamer is not scheduled to arrive for 2 more days.
Hmm, getting close.
So this guy, the murderer, does not arrive by the steamer.
Well,
Anyway, this one caught us by surprise. We were expecting it in 2 days hence.
Yes.
hmm.
Anything else we want to do at this investigation? We should probably give an update to whatever head constable is here.
Yeah, and then refer to the coroner and show her the book. She may
Right.
recognize these women.
Weren't we going to split the party? Somebody talk to the widow and somebody go back to the police
Yeah,
station?
Nikolai and I were going to go talk to the widow for sure. We want to give the constable thanks for getting us involved with the investigation, that we have some promising leads, but if he learns anything more to let us know, and that we will continue and follow up with the head inspector later in the day.
Well, right as you were saying, welcome for all that, and Utterson said that you wanted to talk to me anyways about Sverker, the opera guy. I was the one I led, or the Kronstadt, not the opera guy, the other opera guy. I led the investigation on that one. He said you wanted to talk to me.
Hmm.
We could
Yes,
talk
you
about
did.
it back at the station. While we head back there, you guys, head to the other place. Who wants to go where? I guess is what I'm saying.
You guys can go to the police station first since Nikolai's not back yet.
Yeah, Regretto will go to the police station.
Now, a question of game mechanics.
Sure.
The two people going to see the widow are the ones with a condition each. Does that have any penalties at all in gameplay or only when they're broken?
They actually no. Good point.
I have hopeless. I'm not part of that group, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure they do, but let me
Oh,
just double check on that.
maybe Nikolai doesn't. No, he does. He's angry.
Conditions 23 and 40.
What about Nikolai? What about me? Huh?
You're angry. You are such an angry young man. What are you rebelling against?
Each condition removes one die of all
Negative
physical.
one, yeah.
Okay.
So, like, if you have a mental condition, you take -1
On mental things.
on mental stats from there
Okay.
on. Yes.
Maybe Sam is not the one with the condition. So if we split them
No,
up,
I have a condition because
Oh.
I pushed. Because anytime you push a roll, or is it only if you push and it's
and
unsuccessful?
fail.
Anytime you push a roll, you're going to take it, even if you succeed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have one condition then.
Okay.
Ditto.
Does that reset if we get a night's rest?
Yeah, there's rules for that. We can get to them if
I guess before we depart, if we're at that stage,
it sounds like we're departing. Yes, like some are going to the station, some are going to the widow.
and Nikolai has a condition, Samuel has a condition, they're leaving. Is that correct?
Yes.
You have one, Bill?
It sounds like they're going to.
Yes.
Yes.
So I can take an action and try to alleviate the condition. I think we can all do it, but I'm as a healer, I would have a bonus. What's your condition, Bill?
Angry.
Angry.
Mine as well.
Ask them which arm they prefer.
Listen, Nikolai, you're going to talk to a widow who has just lost her family. I think that if you go in so red-faced as you've been lately, you're not going to get the outcome that you want. And I assume, Nikolai, you've lost people before and you can remember that pain?
I have lost nothing. I know. I don't know what it is you are referring to.
Okay.
Then Regretta says, "Well, just calm down," which always has worked in the history of ever saying that saying.
That's right.
Oh, just calm down.
Oh no, it's not. Oh, well, there's one. I got 3 more die. That's 1 out of 4. 2 out of 4 to try to alleviate the angry condition.
You know what? I suppose you for once might be right, Doctor. As rare as that is for that profession.
She is grieving. We just need to be polite.
I tell you what, I will be nicer to her than I am to you.
That's fair.
That should speak volumes.
All right, so
We have to keep an eye on Samuel too. He's also very displeased.
And I have a gun.
And I'm
That
quite
escalated
hopeless myself, but we'll get through this.
So we'll go back to the police station then.
Which I don't know if anybody was going with Regretta, but that's where she was going to go.
Chief will accompany Madam.
I mean, I guess Lewis, where are you going with the widower or back to the police station?
He's coming to the police station.
All right, we'll go back to the police station. You're talking to Constable Sven on the ride. All right, then what do you want to know?
Well, we've got information for you.
All right.
As you heard, that there's been another murder, and we've went and inspected the crime scene.
So you're talking to the chief then, Commissioner Utterson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you say? Wait. You said commissioner?
You're talking. Yeah. So Commissioner Utterson is leading it. You're talking to Constable Sven, who was with you at the church. He said he was the head investigator of the murder of
Svecker.
well, no, not of Svecker, but of the the other opera member,
The tenor.
the not the tenor, but the
Conductor.
the conductor. Correct. Yes,
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
that's all right. So there's two murders at the opera: the conductor and the tenor. The conductor
Why?
was a few weeks prior to the tenor.
Hmm.
Why, sir, do you suppose they poisoned the conductor with turtle soup? That doesn't seem.
Well, Esther, the coroner, she said it was inconclusive, but there was an argument with Sverker. There was some bad blood between Sverker and the conductor. Apparently he was going to be replaced or something, some such nonsense.
Did they dine together at the inn?
Yeah, well,
How
Sverker
did
was
Spurker get the turtle soup? How did he get the poison in it?
again, there was no conclusive evidence of. He was brought in for questioning. We couldn't find anything linking him specifically to the murder.
Well,
We know there was bad blood.
Oh, I can attest the turtle soup was not the culprit. And she gives a burp. You can smell it on my breath. It is not poisonous. It had to have been something else.
Well, that's the thing. Sverker was there when Kronset died, right?
Mhm.
They were, he was there with that poet, that broody poet with all his, they were all drinking together. The conductor was there. They got into an argument. Later on, the conductor's dead, right?
Mm.
We
Did
looked
you-
into it, but between him, the conductor, the other tenor, there's the understudy, whatever. There was a lot of nothing conclusive. Esther seems to think it was poison, but it's not like anyway. It's not like the Sverker was carrying any poison on him. So we were looking into him, but then he died. So I don't know. Case closed. You tell me.
And you were
the-
looking into him because of the other murder.
You said that the poet was there with during the argument. So case.
Oh yeah,
not,
that poet and that Sverker, they were buddies. They were real good friends.
So case not closed, I posit.
Oh, you think the poet's got something to do with it?
He's still a witness.
I mean, if you want to push
a
on him,
person of interest, the Yanks would say.
I mean, I can't understand all that florally language he's speaking, hoity-toity nonsense.
You've never read pulp novels, detective novels? All the rage, sir.
I love a pulp novel, but this guy, man, he's talking about this endless spirits and disembodied whatever. I don't even know. You give me a killer, I love that shit. Okay, this guy, ode to a Grecian urn. What the hell's that? I don't even know. Ode to an urn? Have you ever seen an urn? It's that thing that sits on your mantelpiece. Ode to it? Why would you talk to a Grecian urn? Who cares?
Not sure, but I'm pretty sure that the urn he wrote the ode to was covered with naked drawings. So you draw your own conclusions.
Well, nobody said they should put that on the cover then,
And
Anyways, we're here at the police station. Anything else you want to know? I'll take you down to the coroner.
you weren't involved in the investigation of the other two high-profile murders that have come through lately.
I mean, there was the conductor and Sverker, but Commissioner Uderson took over Sverker's. And now you guys are here. So, you tell me. You guys are the specialists, as it were.
Can you describe the condition that you found Sverker?
Yeah, I mean, that guy was tore up too, just like this other guy,
Was there any evidence at the Sverker's death, such as a tuft of gray hair caught in his clothing under his fingernails?
Don't know. You're going to have to ask the coroner about specifics like that.
Just grasping at straws or gray hairs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if you need me, I'm here at the station. I'll keep you open. Utterson says to tie you guys in if anything else happens. So that's what I'm going to do. Here's Esther. You want to talk to her? Figure shit out. That's fine with me. Have a great day, you guys. Thanks for looking into this. I mean, hopefully something's going to happen, but murders in the town. It ain't good. Okay.
Hmm. Well, thank you for your assistance.
Yes. Welcome back, everybody. What can I do for you? And you notice that Esther has if you don't remember, she has a bit of a Finnish accent. She's got the scar on her face.
She's got a scar on her face.
From the wolves up, you know that in the logging camps, there are wolves up in Finland. I don't know, I'm guessing. I would like to present her the notebook and ask her if she recognizes any of the women.
She looks through the pictures like, you may not have noticed. I was working on this woman just yesterday, and then she goes to a slab, and she pulls out, like she undoes it, and there's like, this woman, is it the same woman? Is it not?
It does appear so, madam. We found this. It was attested that this notebook belonged to a recent murder victim. So perhaps he was the one involved in the deaths of these women. And thinking back with no successes, looking at the notebook earlier, is it? You said some of the women looked like they were lifeless. Like
Yeah.
either that could mean he was not a very good artist, or do you suppose that they were already dead? I'm wondering if the coroner can like recognize any of the signs of.
She looks at it. She's like, like these women. They're all familiar. Yes, I've seen these women. I've worked on these women. Yes.
All right, I'm not going to ask if they appear dead in the thing, if they were already dead when he sketched them, because I didn't notice that, so I wouldn't ask.
These are the real.
As a
victims.
player, I was metagaming. Sorry.
These are the real victims. These poor women. Nobody cares about the women, do they? Do you care, fancy man? And she slaps Jeeves on his chest. Do you care about these women's death, huh? Nobody seems to care, but the special tenor with the special voice, he cares.
Here I am asking you about these women. So maybe I don't care enough, but I care enough to ask.
If you found this, if the man who did this is dead, that is a good thing.
That scar on your face. Forgive my impertinence. I had to learn to step out of my own reserve to take this job. Where did you get that scar on your face?
From the war with the Tsar's armies.
Freaking Tsars. White Russians, am I right? You were a part of the Finnish War for Independence.
Correct. I was a medic on in the wars. I saw terrible things, and terrible things happened to me. Yeah, it's war. War is hell.
I'm sorry to inform you it will continue for another 50 years or so. Anachronism, I know.
As your eyes go back in your head and you get a vision of the future.
Just regret it.
I want to do an investigation, or you'll probably ask me to do medicine, since I do want to know if that does look like like a claw mark or a I suspect everyone of being a werewolf. Is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
They're either werewolves
Claw
or werewolf
mark.
victims.
Claw mark or a blade or a bayonet, such thing. Bullet. He could have got a grazing scalp wound. Okay. I have for investigation. I have 2 6s, but for just medicine, I have only one. So if it's medicine, it's still a success.
I mean, it could be a claw. It could be, like a knife.
It was so long ago, I can't
Yeah,
really
it's
tell.
puckered, and yeah,
That's fair. I'm just, as a player, like I said, I'm getting paranoid about everybody.
everybody's a suspect.
Everybody is a suspect.
We're about as soon as we switch over from you to Nikolai and Samuel, you're gonna find a new suspect.
How are we gonna like get everybody in one room to accuse them one after the other?
I've got
Just
a
one more
pistol.
thing.
I got a revolver.
Just one more thing.
I'll get everybody in a room.
Is there anything else you'd like to know about these women?
I'm just assuming that they were, as the old detectives would say, interfered with. So I'm wondering if this choir master was, if this was a sexual thing, since he lived on the church grounds and wasn't allowed out. If his frustration brought him to, anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm speculating again.
Listen, these girls, they're from the slums, the White Hill slums.
Then yes, nobody cares. I heard.
And nobody cares about them, no.
I'm asking. Nonetheless, I am asking.
It is good that you care. That is a good thing.
Well, we don't have the lock of hair, but Regretta describes the recent lock of hair that was in his pocket.
Are we all together right now?
Everybody but you
You and I
Samuel.
aren't.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
are going.
okay.
That's why I was just going to kind of describe it. Like,
Is it the gray hair
does-
or the person hair?
Well,
the person hair?
because she pulls the body out of the slab, she like pulls the hair out. She's like, "Look, it freshly cut." No,
Yes.
We
This one
believe these are
matches.
trophies collected by the choir master.
well, like I said, if you say the quartermaster is dead, that is one less monster out there. Yes.
Hmm.
One
And the
less.
claw marks appear to be taking those people that
You know about monsters, yes? And she kind of like looks around.
we all do in our own ways. I am from the far north where such savagery is not unknown.
Have you ever gone to the archives and looked in the occult section there? Many stories, no?
Looking at what is your name? Lewis Black. Is he was our librarian, or is it just Nikolai the Vaesen hunter?
Nikolai's the occultist, whereas John Lewis Black is the
Researcher.
Researcher, yeah.
Yeah.
She asked if you went to the occult section of the archives, the library, if you will, sir.
There's a lot to this world, no? More than just science, more than just medicine.
More
than
than
just
is
what they
dreamt
tell
of
you.
in my philosophies.
Sure. What do you know?
Yes, know of. I know of the Fey realm. My master's infant was replaced by a changeling. It did not turn out well.
Check the esoteric section. Maybe there's more to learn. Huh?
We also have a comrade that's quite interested in this. We can borrow this book.
Do you ever make deals with these monsters?
Hmm.
We all give each other side eye.
Eh,
Anyways,
Madam, did not. I smothered
well,
the changeling with a pillow.
and I may have gone and saw a young man who afflicted by some sort of donkeyism,
hmm,
and I cut off his hoof and his ear for him when he begged that I remove that uh,
so you're saying
affliction. So
you're
maybe yes.
saying you cannot deal with these, is what you're saying. You have to deal with them in more violent means.
Perhaps that's not my voice. Perhaps, madam, it should be taken in a case by case basis.
Well, if there's anything else, please let me know right now. Otherwise, we'll move on to Nikolai and Samuel.
You brought up the
Generous.
interactions with the other world, and we told you ours.
Again,
What is
the
your
National
interaction?
Archives, they have many
Okay.
things. I
She's not
just,
gonna.
you know,
She's not gonna admit she's a werewolf. Nothing. No.
I just, you know, I've been through the war and I know the superstitions, and
Oh, those Finns and their superstitions.
I guess I just, you know, I'm very curious. What makes a monster? You know, is this man? You say this man who kills these women, he is a monster, no? But is he a monster? Monster? Is he been affected? You tell me. I guess
Mm.
that's what I want to know. And
You're
was
going
there a
to be
way to
receiving
stop
his.
this?
You're going to be receiving his body shortly, madam. Perhaps you could tell us if he were a monster.
You tell me about the body. What is interesting about it?
It's we're told it's the same as the others, ripped to shreds.
Is that right?
With quite precision.
Hmm.
And
And Regretta can corroborate that he was missing parts.
hmm. Yes, regret. Have you seen anyone without a heart?
Without a heart? No, no. The rest of them. No, no. The other murders they've slashed and killed, but not without a heart. Make
Interesting.
me a vigilance roll,
Ooh,
or
Oh, I better look up that. I might have that.
I don't.
yeah, vigilance is good,
Go
or
ahead,
observation, either or.
Jeeves, if you want to take it.
I'm scrolling through this non-alphabetical list looking for my vigilance.
Logic, bottom one.
Vigilance. I have a 3 in vigilance, and my logic is. I think I maxed that one. No, I didn't. That's only a 4. So 7 dice total. Let me roll those. And get nothing. Let me roll it and find out first if I get nothing. Okay, I get at least 1. I get 2 successes
She
in
seems a bit.
vigilance.
She seems a bit nervous. You notice that there's a lot of smells down here in the coroner's office, and as she's talking to you, you see a bandage on her arm. And now we're going to move on to Nikolai and Samuel as we wrap this up with the do a few minutes with the thing, and then we'll call it a night.
What sort of smells? Lavender?
Yes, lavender and perfumes and herbs. But you're not there, Samuel. You're at the fancy apartments of the Sverker von Essen's residence with Bernhardina, the widow.
What's it smell like in here? Lavender?
It does smell like lavender, as a matter of fact. You
You should have
there-
told us. You should have told us the name of the adventure as I metagame.
Stop metagaming. You knock on the door and the valet opens the door. Yes.
valet.
How may I help you?
You may know my associate, Mr. Jeeves. You familiar with him?
I'm not aware of a Jeeves.
Very well. We're here to see the widow Vaesen.
The widow Van
Perhaps-
S is in mourning right now, and she's not taking any visitors.
Perhaps she received a notice of introduction from the inspector. We are part of the investigation looking into the death of her husband.
Again, she has answered all of the questions from the investigator, and she's not taking any visitors as of right now. She is still in mourning. You have to understand. She's been through a very traumatic experience, and
Don't
We
she's not
understand
taking
this perfectly
visitors.
well, and this is why we wish to speak with her.
Yes, but she is not taking visitors right now, so perhaps another time.
If you
Another
are
time will not
around,
work for us.
Well, then I'm afraid that nothing will work for us. I'm sorry, but she's not taking visitors as of right now.
I'm still angry. I barge past him.
You also
It's
still
a-
have a gun.
Mrs. Van Essen.
Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Let them in, let them in, let them in, sir. And you see a woman, and she comes out, and she's got it's a young woman, very attractive woman, and I might have a picture of her. Hold on.
Nikolai, as Samuel barges in, Nikolai does try to like sort of grab the shoulder of the valet and pull him back a little bit to distract.
I have her, but there we go.
As he then follows behind
Is she in?
Samuel.
Is she in?
She is in
Owlbear?
she's oh yeah, she's on the owlbear, but she's just like a
Oh, she looks so sad.
she is sad. She's got the veil on. She's wearing all in black.
She's a real hotsy totsy.
She takes you into her parlor with statues, chandeliers, and tapestries. I don't know that reference, if there is a reference there, but
It's just old. That's like Tatsu.
there is a strong sense of lavender in the room. What can I do for you? I've told the police everything already.
Yes, we're a special type of investigator that has been called in to look at all the possibilities of your husband's death and maybe bring a unique perspective. And to that end, we're hoping you could answer some of our questions.
Why does it smell like this in here?
Oh, that was Circer's favorite perfume. I feel like when I smell it, he's still here with me. I know he's not. But it's one of the small things that can soothe me in this rough time. He loved this perfume. He loved lavender.
Nikolai comes up next to the widow and stands on the side of her and like looks to Samuel as he looks to Samuel and kind of like is like nodding to say it like to kind of like nodding, encouraging him to ask questions. As then you see Nikolai very awkwardly open palm tap her back on the upper back and say, it will be okay. Everything will be fine.
She kind of like starts when
in-
you touch her, like,
And that's not
in
freaky at all,
time.
Nicola. not disturbing at all. Your husband, who could possibly have wanted him killed?
you want to know? That silly little upstart, Rufus Holberg.
Yes, he was your husband's understudy, I understand, yes?
Yes, but his voice was terrible, not like Sverker's. His God-given tenor was so beautiful.
Yes.
Rufus, he was terrible.
Is
and
there
to
anyone
think-
else?
To think that Kronstedt wanted to replace him. I don't think so. Why would you replace my Sverker?
Now, Kronstad he was the conductor who was murdered earlier, correct? Or found dead.
Correct. And whatever he felt, it matters not. My Sverker was going to continue his role. I suppose that Rufus is happy now. Now he has the role. The show must go on and all that.
Yes, yes, yes. But perhaps there's another reason. Anywhere else that your husband may have gained some enemies?
Look at Rufus.
Yes,
Look
yes.
at your critics. Those are the people. Sverker was an angel. He would go to the opera. He would rehearse. He would spend the evenings with his friend Johann. Eric
poet.
Johann, yes. And then he would come home to me.
You spoke of your husband being an angel. Speaking of religion, did he attend St. Gertrude?
I'm afraid not. We're not much of a religious family.
Did you know the choir master there?
He's never mentioned a choir master. Does he work with the opera?
No, but I thought maybe musical inclinations, perhaps they shared some.
Perhaps they met at the Golden Piece and talked. I don't know. He never mentioned a choir master. Why he would be dealing with a choir master is beyond me, anyways. If it wasn't part of the opera, then I don't think he would have.
Yes, yes. And your relationship with your husband, it sounds very lovely, yes?
Oh, I miss him so. She starts crying again.
What will you do now, madame?
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
You are from Stockholm?
Yes.
You'll stay in the city?
I have nowhere else to be.
Will you still be able to afford this wonderful apartment and a valet without your husband's income? I'm concerned for your well-being, madame. Are you still touching her, Nikolai?
There.
I've stopped over time. It's gotten more sporadic, the tapping, and it fades off. Was your husband associating with any unsavory individuals?
Absolutely not. He was a well-to-do man, an opera singer. I don't know about you, but I don't know who you talk to or what kind of upper society what kind of society you're part of. But we, upper society, do not delve into that thing.
You, upper society, tend to carry with you a sense of undeserved authority in the way in which you approach your life.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And put others through. I believe it is that you do know what I'm talking about.
How dare you come into my house? My husband was murdered recently, and you talk to me about go to the streets if you want to talk of revolutions and classism and all of that. Just because I'm rich doesn't mean I don't feel that my husband was murdered brutally. And if you want to help with that, I don't know why you're attacking my character and the fact that I have money. I'm sorry that I have money. It's just happens the way it is. And if you don't like that, well, I'm sorry. But if you want to solve this murder, please do. But if not, please leave.
I think you should talk about your money some more.
I don't think I need to answer any of your questions. I come from a well-to-do family, and Sverker and I, we saved and we had money, and I will be fine. Thank you very much. And she looks at Samuel. I will be fine. Thank you very much. But I'm still in mourning, and it seems like you're not very serious about solving this murder. So I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah. We start to leave, and I turn around and I say, "Just one more question.
Just one more thing.
Just one more thing. Is your husband Was your husband a werewolf?"
She slams the door in your face.
Why did you
Nikolai,
why did you wait so long to ask that question? That's the most important. We could have said that in the first
You-
2 minutes.
Nikolai,
You buried the lead.
nothing a good couple guillotines wouldn't solve in there, huh?
Oh yes. Yes, very much so.
Tax, eat the
Her-
rich. Am I right?
Her
At this-
richness her richness reeked of flowers. It was gross.
You noticed the lavender, yes?
It's everywhere. I
It
still
is
smell it
everywhere.
on me.
Yeah, gotta do something about that.
At this point, you all meet together, and look at that. You have tickets to the opera, which is going on this evening. And we're going to call it a night there. We got one more week of this at least, if not
Oh,
two.
Wait. Nikolai wants to do one thing.
Go for it.
Nikolai pulls out his ticket. Regreta, you are not next to my seat, are you?
Regretta, who has her mask back on now, she's determined she's gonna wear it. You don't want to sit with me.
Let me see your ticket. And I
She
look at the
holds it
I
up.
look at the numbers, and they're next to each other. And I take Regretta's ticket. I take Regretta's ticket. Louis, you switch tickets with Regretta. Yes, here.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you. And he like forces the change. He's like, here you go, doctor.
Ah, yes. Well, I plan on doing some mingling. So where I sit,
You
All
have
right.
a better view of stage in this seat, anyway.
Well, we'll call it that, and next week we'll have a night at the opera. As
All
we
right.
continue
Many
Vaesen.
thanks.
Have a good one, everybody.
That was a
All
good one.
right, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bye.
this is getting deeper.
Adios.
That's right.
Your
Get
brother's
those notes
just like
going.
he's
He's like, I'm out.
Sean always wins first place in leaving.
Right, he's like,
He's like,
see ya.
out.
He's like, he's got his mouse hovering on the leave button. Like, okay, once we say goodbye, we're done.
What do you call it? What is that goodbye called? The
Irish goodbye.
Irish
Yeah,
goodbye.
Yeah,
well,
and then
you
there's
know.
a Midwest goodbye that takes forever.
Yes.
Like,
It's
yeah,
it's a
The
struggle.
Thursday group I play in is all Midwest goodbyes.
Okay.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sean and I have the Irish last name, so that's how we
Yeah,
do.
well, I mean it's perfect. Actually, like the other group need to get us to that point as well. and-
It's like,
and
okay,
get our-
like we're done here. I
yeah,
gotta
we're
get
still
to bed.
we're
I gotta
still
work
we're still
tomorrow.
new. Yeah, we're still new. It's fine.
It's a
All right.
dwarven
Thanks.
goodbye.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris. That was awesome.
No problem. Yeah, we'll see you guys
All right.
next week.
Right.
Bye.
All right, thanks.
Oh, I'm out next week. I'll send a post.
Oh, but you want to be
Okay.
so part of the opera.
I know I do. I know we're gonna be in northern Maine.
Oh.
We'll see though where I'm at in the trip. But yeah.
All right.
See you guys.
Well, have fun. Bye.
Yep.
Well, there you go. Another great session of Vaesen. This adventure's been pretty great so far, don't you think? Please be sure to let us know in the comments. Be sure to come back for the next part of our adventure in the game Vaesen. Thanks for listening to the Wednesday Night Crew. And as always, see you next week. Hello, listeners. Have you been enjoying the Wednesday Night Crew and our real play sessions of Eberron Adventures, along with our special themed one-shots, and playing other RPG systems like Outgunned, Call of Cthulhu, Vaesen, and Alien the Role-Playing Game? Well, if so, then maybe you should head over to patreon.com and become a patron, just like our first 3 patrons, Sean, Andrew, and John. For just $3 a month, you get your name mentioned in the podcast credits. More tiers will be added as our podcast family grows. Why don't you head over to patreon.com/The Wednesday Night Crew and sign up. You can even sign up for free if you don't want to donate. We're just happy to have you. We hope to see you there. Thanks for being a dedicated listener, and as always, see you next week.